A very good evening to all of my dear students. I hope you all are fine and following all the protocols and guidelines of COVID. So, in this situation, we need to be at home and study hard. So, this is Seema Kumari in front of you, and today I am going to cover the exercise questions from the chapter Soil Erosion and Conservation. So, let's start. So, in this chapter, we have studied about the formation of soil, how it forms, okay, how it forms and what is its constituents particle. Okay, so it is the mixture of rocks particle like clay, pebbles, sand, silt, minerals, as well as dead and decaying animals, which forms the nutrients rich humus, and it also contains a small amount of air and water. Then we have studied about the erosion, that what is soil erosion, conservation. So what is soil erosion? It takes place when loosened soil is carried away to farther places through the action of wind and water, and because this is very helpful for the vegetation, so that's why farmer want to protect this layer. Okay, the natural causes of soil erosion: deforestation, overgrazing. Okay, so here is one question. So let's see first this question. The topmost layer of the soil is very fertile, so that's why farmer want to protect this layer. The next question is soil erosion makes the soil, sorry, erosion make the soil less fertile. Okay, then we have studied about the soil conservation. Okay, so soil conservation, why there is need to conserve the soil, because it takes millions of years to form and must therefore be protected and conserved. Because it is non-renewable source, so that's why we need to conserve. Okay, conservation of soil means protecting it against erosion. Then we have studied about the how we can protect by growing plants, afforestation, reforestation. Okay, then terrace or step farming, advantage of terrace farming, building burns, cover crops, shelter belts. Okay, what is cover crops? Sometimes just after a crop is harvested and before the next one is shown, the soil remains bare. That's why. Okay, now come to the exercise question. This was the recapitulation. Now come to the question. So the first question is, the process of removal of topsoil is. So the process of removal of the topsoil, it is soil erosion. Felling of trees in large number is known as, yes, this is called deforestation. The next is terrace farming helps in. So terrace farming help in reducing the flow of water. Okay, terrace farming help in reducing the flow of water. Okay, the next, obviously if water will not flow, then the soil or mud will stay over there, it will also not flow with the water. The next question is, a crop which is grown to prevent soil erosion is called cover crop. Right now I told what is cover crop. uh, mm, uh, this is a crop is harvested and before the next one is shown, that is called cover crop. Cover crop. Now the next question is, building burns help in soil conservation. Next is, overgrazing leads to obviously soil erosion. Okay, now the next second section question is, take the true statement and cross the false one. So see one by one. A long time ago there was no soil on earth. Yes, there was only stone, rocks. The next question is, roots of plants hold soil particles and prevent soil erosion. Hanji, yes, sorry, yes. Deforestation and strong winds are the two natural causes of soil erosion. No, why no? Because deforestation, it is not natural cause. Okay, winds, it is natural cause. Rain, it is natural cause, but deforestation, it is not natural cause. This is done by man. Okay, man is also responsible for the soil erosion, because the action of activity such as deforestation and overgrazing, they do. That's why. Okay, they leave their cattle for a prolonged time. Okay, planting more trees leads to soil conservation? Yes. The last question is wind and flowing water make the soil fertile? No. This is the cause of the soil erosion, and due to the soil erosion the fertility rate decreases, not increases. So this is wrong statement. Now come to the third question. Answer the following questions in one sentence. For this I don't have enough space, so I have made one PPT. So I am showing you here. Yes. Okay, see the third section question. Answer the following questions in one sentence. The first question is, what does soil contain? So soil contains mineral, water, air, living organisms like microorganisms, insects and small animals. These all things contained by soil. The next question is, define deforestation. Okay, there is the three terms that you have to read: deforestation, afforestation, reforestation. So first, what is deforestation? Felling of trees in large number from a forest, or you can say the large clearing of forest is called deforestation. For what? Okay, leave for what? Obviously to make road, townships, residential areas, houses. So these are all the regions. That's why the deforestation, this man is doing this, cutting this all trees. What is afforestation? Developing a forest like area by planting a large number of trees, that is afforestation. And what is reforestation? So taking measures to revive damaged forest trees, and that is reforestation. Okay, the next it is overgrazing. What is overgrazing? So overgrazing occurs when plants are unprotected to intensive grazing for extended period of time or without enough recovery period. So they need some time also to uh, mm, grow, uh, uh, to maintain their recovery. So that's why. Okay, what is soil conservation? Okay, so protecting it against erosion is called soil conservation. Now the next section, find the answer the following questions in a few sentences. So first it is, explain the formation of soil. How soil formed? So soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks. Why? Because earlier on earth no soil was there. Okay, only rocks. So soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks by the action of what? Wind, water and climate. The bigger piece of rocks get converted into small pieces of soil, or you can say it is the mixture of rock particles like clay, pebbles, sand, silt, minerals, as well as dead and decaying animals, which form the nutrient rich, that is called humus. And this humus contains all small sorry this soil contains small amount of air and water. Now the next question is, write a short note on soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Okay, for short note. Okay, so it is the process in which the top fertile soil, okay, that topper part, that top fertile layer of soil is lost, and due to soil erosion the soil becomes less fertile. The top layer of soil is a very light, which easily carried away by wind and water. So the removal of topsoil by the natural forces is known as soil erosion. Okay, now the next question, what is terrace farming and how does terrace farming help in conserving soil? So first, what is terrace farming? The answer in first paragraph. It is a method of farming whereby steps. Okay, see, this is a step by step how it is happening. This is a step by step. So this is terrace farming. Okay, as a terrace are built onto the slopes of hills and mountains to be used for crop cultivation. Okay, now the next the sub part of this question is, how does terrace farming help in conserving soil? How it helps to conserve the soil? So on steep slopes, terracing can make planting a garden possible. So terrace prevent erosion by shortening the long slope. There is the long slope, and when it shortens, so it prevent the flow of water. Okay, so this allow heavy rains to soak into the soil rather than runoff and cause erosion. So this was your whole exercise uh, answers explanation. I hope you like the video. Okay, so watch it and uh, get benefit. Okay, so till next class, bye bye and good night. Take care, your children.